Okay, so today we're going deep into the heart of well, not a heart, but Jupiter and Saturn, right?
Hmm.
We're talking about a phenomenon that sounds like something you'd read in, comic book or science fiction, right? Diamond rain.
Exactly.
We've got an excerpt here from a research paper. And this paper, believe me, the science is even more mind-blowing than the concept itself,
Yeah.
right? We're talking about literal diamonds, like raining down inside these gas giants.
Right. It's pretty wild when you think about the environment, the conditions inside Jupiter and Saturn. I mean, we're talking about pressures millions of times greater than what we experience here on Earth, and temperatures, oh man, temperatures that would just melt pretty much anything we know.
Yeah, and people think gas giants, they think, oh, it's just gas all the way down, right?
Right.
Big ball of gas.
Right.
But there's a lot more to it than that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's way more going on beneath the surface. We're talking, I mean, there are trace amounts of carbon inside these planets, right?
Right. So we've got these trace amounts of carbon.
Yeah.
How do we go from, a little sprinkle of carbon to a downpour of diamonds?
Right. Well, under that immense pressure and heat, right, those carbon atoms, they get squeezed together so tightly that they actually form these, diamond-like crystal structures.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually similar to how we create those synthetic diamonds, in labs here on Earth, just on a much, much grander scale.
So it's like we're taking what we do in a little tiny lab
Mm-hmm.
and blowing it up to, planetary size.
Exactly.
It's incredible. I mean, I never would have thought, you look up at Jupiter, you see that big red spot.
Yeah.
You don't think, oh, there's diamonds raining down inside that thing.
Right.
So okay, we've got these diamonds forming, they're clumping together, but they don't just stay there, right?
No, no. They don't just hang out there.
Where do they go?
They start to descend through the atmosphere, and it's, you can almost imagine it as this like slow motion hailstorm of just pure sparkling diamonds. Yeah.
So they're literally falling like hail, but instead of ice, it's diamonds.
Exactly.
But it's not like they're just falling through, just empty space, right? Gas giants, we always talk about those layers. Each one has its own unique properties. You go down through the layers, temperature changes, the pressure changes.
Right.
What's it like for these diamonds to make that journey?
It's quite the obstacle course, We're talking about swirling currents of hydrogen and helium, and then as they go further down, deeper down, they encounter something even more bizarre.
What's that?
Metallic hydrogen.
Metallic hydrogen. Okay, so this is not something I see every day.
No.
What is that and why is it important?
So metallic hydrogen it's really weird. It acts like a liquid metal, and it's thought to be what gives Jupiter, for instance, its insanely strong magnetic field.
So it's like this sea of liquid metal swirling around deep inside Jupiter. That is so bizarre. I mean, it really makes you wonder, right? What would it be like to be inside one of those planets, to see this happening, firsthand?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just mind-blowing. And so, we're talking about this diamond rain, this incredible journey they take, tells us so much about what's happening inside those gas giants, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, by studying this phenomenon, we're getting insights into the internal structure of those gas giants, how fast these diamonds fall, how they interact with the different layers. It's like having these little tiny probes mapping the inside of the planet for us.
Wow. So it's like a window, directly into the heart of these planets.
Yeah.
And knowing that helps us understand not just those planets, but how our whole solar system formed, right?
Right.
How it works, how it evolved.
Precisely. And there's even more to it than that. There are implications for us here on Earth, specifically for material science.
Okay.
Understanding how carbon behaves under that insane pressure could lead to breakthroughs in creating materials, super strong diamond-like materials that we could use here.
Wow.
I mean, you imagine stronger electronics, better construction materials, even spacecraft, all sorts of possibilities.
That is really cool. So, I mean, this seemingly simple thing, rain, we see it all the time. But on these other planets, diamond rain is unlocking all these secrets about the universe, and it could lead to these amazing technological advancements right here at home.
Yeah, yeah.
It really expands our perspective and makes you think, what else is out there?
Exactly. And that's the thing about diamond rain, right? It reminds us that we haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what's out there in the universe.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up our deep dive today, I want to leave you with a thought. If something as crazy and wild as diamond rain can exist, what other wonders are out there just waiting for us to find them, right? So until next time, keep looking up, keep wondering, and who knows, maybe we'll find something even more amazing than diamond rain.
Absolutely.
See